What's up, Colby Sharp, fifth grade teacher. Welcome to my channel where I try to help kids fall in love with reading. Today I'm going to be sharing with you the books that my fifth graders are currently reading here in November, probably about a third of the way through the school year, which is wild to think it's Hat Day. I mean, seriously, isn't that the coolest hat ever for an elementary teacher? New Dogman, Big Jim Believes just came out. So a bunch of kids are reading it, very excited about that. Gordon Corman, you're gonna see a lot of Gordon Corman today, which is exciting. We started reading Restart Monday of last week, so about a week ago, and a lot of kids have picked that other books by him up, which is very exciting. Another Big Jim Begins. Diver Wimpy Kid, The Getaway. Very, very exciting to see Diver Wimpy Kid is making a huge return this year. Always have Wimpy Kid readers, but this year more than, feels like years and years. And then The Wolf Effect. This student worked on an informational piece about wolves with a partner, and I of course had to show her this book, so she's going to dig into this today, which is very exciting to see all these great books being read. Alone has been one of the most popular series. If you've seen these videos, I'm always talking about a student reading Alone. That's exciting to see. Some kids now can read the companion book. Away, this kid is listening to this one I got right here on a Kindle, following along in the book. Excited to see that. Number 9, this kid loves soccer books, and him and I sat down and talked about some of the books that he loves, soccer, realistic fiction books, and we went online and we found some other ones, and this is one he's about over halfway. Very exciting. Baby Mouse making a comeback. I was going to get rid of all my Baby Mouse books and hadn't had any kids reading them in a couple years. Never underestimate the power of Baby Mouse. Percy Jackson, this girl is all in all the time on everything that Rick has written. And the brand new Wimpy Kid, which came out like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Think about that. Within a month, these kids got a new Wimpy Kid and a new Dogman. They're just living their best lives. Stunt Boy, book 2, kid reading that. I think he was reading book 1 last week, so excited to see that he's moved on to another book in the series by Jason Reynolds and Raoul III. Really fun illustrated novels. Thank you, Wimpy Kid, for kind of creating that. This kid's made his way all the way through the New Kid series by the one and only Newbery medalist Jerry Craft. He's going to finish that up this week. I got to figure out what he's going to read next. This is actually the graphic novel that I want to read the most, that I haven't read, from 2025. They made the book, Megan and Michelle made the book Allergic and Squished, which I love both of those. So I really need to read Winging It. And speaking of winging it, how about A Rocket Arm? I read this, book talked it, and one of my kids is making their way through it, which is very exciting to see. Sports books. Are sports books making a comeback? I hadn't thought about it until just now. I was a huge, oh my gosh, Matt Christopher reader when I was this age. And we haven't really had that kind of author impact in sports books. So I'm wondering if that could be a thing. I'm reading a book called Inside the Park right now. I will be talking about it more on the various social medias, but it's really good. And someone commented on a post where I said I was reading it that it's like Home Alone for baseball. And it is. And I'm so jealous that I didn't think of that. So many great books to read. Let's go. This kid read, I love the frame. I should sit right here. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Just talking books. I love starting over. Level 13. This kid read Slacker, finished it over the weekend, which makes me so happy. Came in today, excited to read Level 13. He's also listening with his ears and following along, so we had to purchase this on our school Kindles this morning for him because he really wanted to do that as well with that one. Babysitters Club. It's just, do I need to say anything? Because they're just timeless and fun, especially now that they're graphic novels. Alone, I told you, there's always a reader, and we've got it in the school library, which is very exciting as well. It's school library, yeah, Parma Elementary School. And Grenade, Alan Gratz. I need to do more Alan Gratz book talks because there's a lot of books that no one's read that he's written. We're only a third of the way into the school year, but I think that I can get a bunch of kids to check out some more of his books. Okay, one more table. Let's see what we're reading over there. Gotta appreciate one of your fifth graders reading the book that you edited. Not that you edited, that I edited. Creativity Project. Very exciting. We do a prompt from this book every Wednesday, Quick Write Wednesday. Most Wednesdays. Sometimes we miss it. That's my fault, but it's fun to see a kid reading that. Who would win? I have read these books so many times for bedtime reading with my kids, like the Green Ants versus the Army Ants. I think that's what it is. Oh my gosh. Lots of rereads. Did I have a Wimpy Kid? Of course. And, oh my goodness. I mentioned that these kids have had a Wimpy Kid and a Dog Man. They've also had a new First Cat. Those are probably the 3 most popular graphic novel / illustrated novel series in my classroom the last handful of years, and especially this year. So they've had all of these. How lucky, how spoiled. Spoiled rotten, little readers, which is the way readers should be. And then Goldfish Boy. This kid's probably reading as much as anyone in my class lately. It's been really fun to see. It's been really exciting to see. Seeing her take more initiative in her reading, seeing her reading more at home. Already always a phenomenal reader, but just to see her take things to the next level is inspiring. This work works. Reading aloud, talking about books, getting kids excited about books, giving kids time to read books that they want to read, supporting them in those choices, supporting them with the skills that they need as readers to successfully navigate and enjoy books. It's magical. So hopefully you found something to add to your to-read list, or maybe you just got to hear me talk about some great books. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Colby Sharp. I hope you have an awesome-tastic day.